know what this is?
You know I'm gone live, babe. You're so funny. Good morning. You got John Kennedy Jr. live, the only John Kennedy Jr. We are exposing the truth. It is 8/22, September 12th, 24. And thank you all for joining my live. Thank you for sharing my story. My story is the biggest story of the century. I'm not kidding. It exposes the criminal activity all the way to the presidents of the United States, what I personally know, not what I make up. And they don't want you to know why. Because we are hindered, blocked, shadow banned from sharing the truth. Good morning. Good morning. Sharing the truth. They don't want the truth out because they're a big crime ring. They really, really are. The whole house started shaking. Robin's doing laundry. Bless her heart, washing my dirty underwear. Good morning, Susan. Well, thank you so much for thinking about us. Good morning, y'all. Bless your hearts. True Lions. Henry got kicked off again on TikTok. You know, they don't want us out. The cabal are running things. They put these candidates in place to destroy the country. I don't care if it's the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. They are run by the cabal, people. And I'm a great example of that because they're trying to bury me is what they're trying to do. They're trying to bury this story. They keep us in a bubble. They once somebody hears that, they lock us down and hinder us. They take us off platforms. Jesse Hall. Thank you, Jesse Hall, the missing link. Dr. Kia Pruitt. Thank you so much, Dr. Kia. You all should really follow these people. Sue Greenwald and King Smarty. Awaken Stories with Sue. Tomorrow we're going to try to do, she's been extremely busy working with Smarty. We're going to try to do a live and get the truth out. These pendants. King Smarty donated thousands of dollars to me with these pendants so we could get the truth out old school. And it's a great conversation piece. Like King said, you can't carry this book around everywhere, but I wish you could. I've said, when you go out to dinner, throw it on the table. The waiter, the waitresses, we got to go old school. The cabal have bought out all social media. I'm a personal eyewitness to this, how they work. They get these children, they train these children, and then they put them in $1 million positions in Fox News and CNN and ABC, and they're all controlled. It's a regime we live in now. It is a regime that we live in. It's sad, but it's true. Our country has turned into a country no better than Russia and China and these communist countries that are controlled by rulers. We are controlled by a shadow government that puts these candidates in place, whether it's Harris or Trump. It does not matter. They are put in place by the people ruling over us. I'm a great example. What they do, what they did, what they still do, what they're still doing to silence the truth from getting it out. It's huge. Great people try to share their stories. TikTok was a wonderful platform. It was a wonderful platform to get my truth out. And then they took me down with 45,000 followers. They're huge on trying to silence truthers. And there's a lot of truthers out there that aren't real truthers. You people on here that are making comments are the real truthers. The truthers are put in place by the cabal, some of them, to hinder the story, like the Q movement and these so-called Trump followers. And they hide the real stories. Our media hides the real stories. They won't tell you Epstein and Donald Trump were best friends, that they belong to the same crime ring. They won't tell you the John Jr. that you all knew stole my identity and was placed by the mafia. They won't tell you that because it exposes too much. They won't tell you the Clintons were placed by the cabal and the Bushes were placed by the cabal and Obama was placed by, they won't tell you that, but I've learned it. And I'm sharing that so we can wake this country up that your vote does not matter. It doesn't. It really doesn't. One way or another, the cabal are going to keep running things until we stand up and get rid of what we got going on and put good, hardworking Americans that care about this country in place again. I can't stress it enough. I'm a personal eyewitness that our Supreme Court has been overthrown. Our government has been overthrown. The media has been overthrown. DNA testing, anything that they can do to control us, they've done it. They've already done it, people. We are the biggest army in the world. We are. We the people. And we need to stay, we're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore. Because I know I'm mad as hell every day when I'm hindered, blocked, shadow banned from getting the story out. Like I said, these right here were an awesome gift. That's a picture of my book, Stolen Identity. And on the back, this is a rainbow one. It's got King Smarty's source directives. King Smarty is the CEO of Source Directives. He's got a website, smartyscorner.com. But out of the goodness of his heart, he wanted to help me. He wanted to help bring me out of poverty, get my story out, and share it to the world. And if you want one of these, they're $122 and shipping is included. You can, I'm the only one selling these. Sue Greenwald is with some friends are working on a website of my own. So we can sell these, make sell books also. But yeah, you can, my P.O. box, you can write me. The name the government gave me, David Quigley. I'm fighting for my name to get it back. So if you do want one, money order, David Quigley, not John Kennedy Jr., I'll have to send it back because I'm fighting for my name back. I'm fighting for everything back. With the help of Donald Trump and people in the cabal, they stole everything from my family. They took my family's lives away and they replaced, that's how organized crime works. I see so many wonderful lions on here. Yeah, you won't see Henry on TikTok until he gets account restored. If he does, Henry is awesome lion, just like you all have had your counts taken away from you. We're hindered, blocked, and harassed on that platform. And there's one reason why. The cabal. Facebook. Bill Nezer on Facebook. Wonderful for sharing the story. Thank you to Bill. But please follow each other. If you're looking at these comments, follow each other, share. Let's break the bubble of what they're putting us under straight up. Like I said, my story should be the biggest story of the century. They don't want the truth out. They don't. Because they like all the billions of dollars they're making. They like spending our money, sending it overseas to their cabal family members for wars and every other thing. Henry is so loved. You all are so loved. I appreciate you all so very, very much. Me and Robin have been working our ass off. I haven't been on here for a few days, but me and Robin are trying to clean up an old wreck of a house and make it a home so we have a place to live other than a camper trailer. And we've been working really hard. We're both tired as hell all the time, but we're trying to make something nice out of something that was a mess. We're going to get there. I wish this book was number one. I really do. So if you all lions can share my book, I know they hinder you. They take you down. They take your videos down just for holding this up. it's so appreciated. So, I think everybody in the world needs to read this book. They really, really do, and learn how the cabal are running us, And like I've said, these are beautiful necklaces that King Smarty donated, so I can have a little better life. We need to order some more when we sell some. But please share it. Let's do this. King Smarty spent thousands of dollars to help me. He's an awesome man. He really is. So if you can support him, if you can support me and this wonderful cause that we're trying to expose the cabal at all levels, and they are so huge and we are so small. So anything helps. It really, really does. What they have done, people. You all remember the hypnosis. You're getting sleepy. They have all put us in a trance. They make us believe that we only have two candidates to vote for. They make us to believe one is a good guy, one is a bad guy, and they're all bad, all of them. They have spent, my father, the president of the United States, assassinated, my uncle assassinated. That is their plans. That's what they do.
Bobby's a fake.
Bobby is a fake, straight up. They put all these people, the organized crime members, the cabal, the mafia, whatever you want to call them, put these members in place at a young age and raise them as members of the cabal. It's a death sentence if they speak out. They do what they are told. And these are the people running the country. Straight up. They suppress us. They keep us quiet. They don't. I see a lot of wonderful, wonderful people. Oh, I just seen a comment. These come in large and small. This is a large rainbow right here. They're beautiful. They come in gold, silver, and black. Large and small. This is the large one. I guess the small is more for the ladies. It all depends what you like, but that's the difference. That one's a small, and that one's a large. I apologize for the glare on here. I don't know how to get it off, but you see the difference. They're $122 each, and you're supporting a wonderful cause that we can get the truth out more and more. For what we can do. And it's appreciated. It really is. We're trying to beat the biggest murder crime ring. And I'm not going to say deaded or anything else. I don't sugarcoat anything. It is what it is. It's a murder crime ring of identity theft. And people need to wake up. Our Senate has been overrun. They have had years and years doing it. Congress, our Senate, the people that govern over us are all corrupt. All of them. I don't care. Maybe they just don't know they're corrupt, but they are. They're supporting Donald Trump. And with that said, they're supporting Harris also. And I want you to just think, are these people they're putting in place the best qualified, the most educated people to govern over us and keep us safe? No. Not one in a million. They're not. There's a million more people qualified than they are. Straight up. You know, if you all were awake, you could see what they're doing. So, yeah, wakey, people. You've been lied to. And it hasn't been by me. I'm trying to do whatever I can to expose what they're doing. And most of them should be in prison for at least accessory to murder and identity theft. Straight up. Right now, you know, they think they're untouchable, just like Donald Trump. How many of us would have one felony and not be in prison? How many of us could get away with that? None of us. We'd all be in prison. We all wouldn't be walking the streets and campaigning. We would all be in prison, people. It's huge what they do. So none of them are qualified to govern over us, but we all believe they are. We all think they're going to save us, one side or the other. And what do I want to do? I want to bring us out and expose what they're doing in the criminal activity. They're bringing us down, people, slowly but surely. They're setting up these shootings. I'm a personal eyewitness to this. They're doing things like 9/11, doing things like Las Vegas, all these other things they do. Take away our gun laws. You know, the gun laws on the East Coast and the West Coast are huge. They don't want anybody on the East Coast and West Coast to have a Second Amendment right. Why? Why? Think about it. Where are we going to get invaded from? That's right. They're going to come down. And the wall. I was right there when generals were talking with Ronald Reagan about the wall. Where are the millions and millions and millions of Americans going to flee to if we have a war, if we are invaded? Straight down through Mexico, people. That's our only escape. It's our only one. They're going to be coming through Canada. Anyway, this is coming from generals, not from me. But with that said, I was called by our Secret Service General. That was my nickname. When they would come up, when they would take me on missions, when they would do things, they would call me General. Yeah. And who am I? I'm just John Kennedy Jr., given the name David Keith Quigley, living in poverty, being hindered from sharing my truth and my story and my knowledge because they don't want it out. So please help me share it out. Please help get this out. Please see the reviews. If you purchased the book on Amazon, please leave a review, please. Please, you see a thumbs up. Anytime you see something on the internet, let's get it out, people. I'm going on 9 years, I believe, 8 or 9 years, trying to share this, trying to share it. Answer that, please.
Hello.
Oh, doctors after doctors after doctors. Anyway, me and Robin have been extremely busy. I haven't been on here. I've been too tired. The other day, I think I worked 12 hours, and I got home. I was so exhausted. I really was. I was supposed to go live with Sue, and I couldn't do it. Tuesday morning, I was just too tired. It's hard on this old man. But Friday, I don't have a time yet, but I'm going to go live with Sue Greenwald. That's the plans for this Friday. Please join us. Please share. Let's, I've been on YouTube now, I don't know how many months, and I've got 3,000 subscribers. I should have 3 million subscribers. I really should. And you all know I should. And I appreciate you all sharing and helping and every other thing. You Lions, like, Brenda Scott and Mojo and all of you, Diamond Point, Henry, that share and get taken down just for holding this book up, just for sharing the truth. I love you all with all my heart. You are my new family. They have taken my family away, and they ain't got me yet, and they ain't going to get me until this story gets out. So God bless you all with all my heart and soul. Thank you all. Share, follow each other. Let's break the bubble that they put in us. And let's put that little rock in that slingshot like David did. And let's knock down Goliath. We can do it. We really can. One day at a time, one share at a time, we will do it. Much love and much respect to all you Lions, each and every one of you. Peace out, people. Let's get this truth out. Let's get it out to the world. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And tomorrow, Friday, with Sue Greenwald on Awakened Stories, there'll be more. Thank you all you Lions, for sharing. Peace out, people. Peace.